If you don't know really who I am, I go by Go Creative Photos, and I'm a photographer located in Ontario, Canada. But let's be real, most of you guys are coming from Facebook and already know who the hell I am.
'Cause nothing is as bad as you think, even when you're pulling at the seams. When the lights go out, you still...
So you guys already know what this video is. It's about how I became a photographer. But it's not just that. It's going to be showing you guys a timeline between the beginning part when I picked up my first camera to now. So let me explain. So I actually did like extensive research and looked all the way back on like my Instagram, my Facebook, my Tumblr, my Twitter, my everything I used to use back then. And I found out the first day I started shooting was September 6th, 2013. Well, I guess I can't be completely specific because like I'm not actually sure if that's the first day I touched a camera, but that's the first day I shot and uploaded a photo. They are archived on Instagram at the moment, so no one can see them because they are pretty bad. So in September 2013, I was still in high school. In grade 11, that was the year 2013, in grade 11, I took a photography class just for an easy credit. As soon as I got into that classroom, I loved it. I got to use cameras, I got to like edit photos, I got to be on a computer all day. That was amazing. As the months went on, all I was doing was shooting things around the high school, shooting my friends also. One of my friends did drive, so we did drive around the city a little bit to take some photos, even though you weren't supposed to leave the high school. But we did anyways. So in the little bit we had, the one semester we had this class, we learned quite a bit. I can't remember all of it, but I remember learning the rule of thirds. I remember learning how to shoot models, how to focus your camera, how to use manual. So March 2014, I built one of those photo boxes, those like weight things. I used like Bristol board and like this like foam box material and built it just so I could place some objects inside and take pictures of them so they looked pretty cool. At the time, I actually thought these photos were amazing. But looking at the photos I have now, there's a reason why no one can see them, and there's a reason why they're archived. So fast forward to June 2015. That's over a year later. Meanwhile, I was doing a little bit of photos here and there. I discovered what steel wool photography was. One of my friends posted on their Facebook them doing that, just on a beach, and it was unbelievable photos. Like, they turned out so amazing, and I was just so intrigued. I went out and bought everything I needed. Like, I did so much research. I watched like all these YouTube videos, watched online, like just Googled and Googled for days just to make sure I was gonna get it right. Looked at like settings I needed and how to shoot that stuff. I got out there in like a couple weeks and I had so much fun. These photos turned out so great at the time. Again, I keep saying at the time because I feel like if I went out there now and did steel wool photography, it would probably be much better and more in focus and with different lenses, much better. Steel wool photography was literally my favorite thing to shoot. It was amazing. Just getting out there at night, it's so peaceful, and being able to create such a creative photo while not using Photoshop at all. It was just amazing to me. And that's like honestly when I decided I wanted to be like a creative photographer and like not use Photoshop at the same time. Of course I have used Photoshop in some bits in my life, but I'm more obsessed with doing creative photos without Photoshop. Again, so we're gonna fast forward to August 2016. That is when I started learning creative lighting and learning just all types of lighting. But the thing is, I didn't have any studio lights, so I had to use like lamps and like just like natural lighting. The next month after that, in September 2016, I had my first photo shoot. It was pretty interesting, and looking back on the photos now, yeah, you kind of know what it happens. They're archived for a reason. In November that year, I found out what like smoke bombs were, so I went online and bought like, I think it was like 200-300 little smoke bombs. They were just these little balls that had like a little wick on the end They were really cool just to use. I was obsessed with these. There was so much color. The photos were just turning out so amazing. So I decided like I wanted to do more of that. But when I went to go back to buy more, they were out. They were sold out. They were sold out for months. So I didn't know what to do. In January 2017, I bought bigger smoke bombs. Like those WP-40 ones, they're just the best investment I've ever made in my entire life. They're amazing. 2017 summer, I got asked to shoot a wedding. Keep in mind, I was only a second shooter. I was not the main photographer. I was not like anyone completely important. I was just the second photographer getting like my toes wet in like the wedding industry. So I hopped on that. I did it. It was actually really cool. And after I did that one, I said to myself I wanted to do more. And I did. But in between that one and my next one, I have a better story for you guys. So right after this wedding, I actually jumped on a plane, went to Iceland, Scotland, England, France, Belgium, and Netherlands. I went a little bit of Europe. It was in the UK, of course. It was amazing. I did so much photography. I had so many opportunities to join in like big photo meets and just capture whatever I wanted around the world. It was amazing. Again, let's fast forward past my trip, get back. That October, I did a second wedding. That second wedding in the fall was my favorite photos ever. So after that year, it goes into 2018. This is when I started shooting my own weddings. I got offered by a high school friend to shoot her wedding for only $500 for, I can't remember, I think it was the full day I shot. I think I was there for about 8 hours. It was a beautiful wedding and it was amazing. I got some amazing shots and they were so happy with all the results. I was also very pleased with myself. Of course, I had a second shooter with me and everything, so I made sure I wasn't going to mess everything up. I actually shot 3 weddings the next summer in 2018. To this date, right now, my best photos I have ever taken were in October 2018. That was a wedding I did for 2 people that I used to work with at my current job. And these wedding photos are unbelievable. They're stunning, they're beautiful, they're everything I've ever wanted to shoot. I don't even know how to explain it. Let's fast forward to right now. It's April 2019. I'm booking tons of weddings in the summer. I don't think I could ever be more happy. I am so close to making this my full-time career for the rest of my life. And I couldn't have done, I guess, all this without tons of people's support and tons of word of mouth of getting me into the industry. It's been so fun and I'm so excited to see what the future brings me. But as of right now, I'm shooting weddings, portraits, honestly shooting most things. If you offer me to shoot something, I'll probably shoot it. Like, if I've never shot it before, you'll probably either get it for free or get a really good discount because I've never shot the thing before. And it's a great opportunity for me to shoot at least everything once. So, if you need something shot, let me know. So that was a quick rundown from where I started and from where I am now. If you guys found this video entertaining or learned something or, I don't know, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. And I'm not going to say I'm going to upload next week because I don't actually know if I will. But I will upload in the future. I guarantee you that. So stick around and subscribe for the next video whenever the fuck that is.